Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO, and I was cruising through San Diego and got Jeff Rogers. Are you the president, CEO? What do they call you?
Official title is CEO.
You're the dude in charge, aren't you? You know, it's great. A lot of you guys have heard about Kannaway. It is truly one of the category creators because you guys are basing everything around hemp oil, hemp everything. I mean, that's really the key.
Yes,
here.
CBD-rich hemp oil.
Okay, now what's this shirt made out of?
Hemp.
See, that's what I love about it. You know, I dress in this nice shirt, and he shows up in hemp. And, you know, Jeff, you've been around the block. I mean, we've known each other for a long time. Why Kannaway? Why did you go this shift, and why did you do it?
Oh, man. You know what? It's just so far from my wheelhouse, everything. You know, having been in the industry for 25 years. You know, when this was presented to me the first time, they said, what do you know about hemp? And honestly, my answer was, I was born on Saturday, in church on Sunday, and never late. I'm not your guy.
Just say no.
Yeah, just say no. Just say no generation. I mean, that's how I was raised. We all believe in lines of what we've been taught. And they said, hey, we understand, you know, and they said, go do your research. Go do your education on, you know, on hemp, the history of hemp, you know, on CBD, on the endocannabinoid system, on different things. So I thought, all right, well, I figured I would do, because I told them I would give it 20 minutes, and my answer would still be
no.
No. 20 minutes turned into 6 hours. And 6 hours turned into, oh, we have to do this. You know, we have to do this.
That's interesting. Now, what did you find out? Because I'm the same thing.
Right.
Okay, hemp, that's cannabis, that's marijuana, that's,
right.
I'm going to get busted, bad deal. What'd you find out?
Yeah, weren't you giving Kevin Thompson a bad time? When
totally. When I found out he was your attorney, it's like, dude, what are you thinking? You know, it's like,
right.
And he goes, go do your research.
Right.
That's exactly what he told me.
Right.
You know, and I was blown away.
Right.
You know, on it.
Well, you know, probably the thing initially that I hit right away, because I went right to the history of hemp, and you know, of course, you know, I believe it grows in the ground. God made it. You know, I was all behind that. But when I found out that George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams were all hemp farmers, I think, well, that wasn't in my history book. You know, and you started looking at, you know, the first and second draft of the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. The flag that Bessie Ross sewn was hemp cloth. You know, we started saying this was so intertwined with American history, and I'm a big American history buff. You know, I love it, and saying, you know, what happened? You know, you look at the first car that Henry Ford rolled off the assembly line was made of hemp. You know, the diesel engine was designed to run on hemp oil, and he said, wow, how do we get from up until like 1930 that we were a hemp-based culture to where we are today, and it's illegal, and you can't grow hemp legally in the United States, you know, outside of now the Farm Bill that passed. But I really, to be honest, I felt like, wow, we've been lied to, you know, and you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You know, I don't run around, you know, thinking there's, you know, a devil under every rock. And but when I said, you know what, we have an opportunity here. And it's so rare in the industry. You know, the reason I've always stayed away from the nutritional side of our industry is everybody has a better juice. You know, they all have one, or not they all, but companies, and ours is better because of this. And we found this juice here, or this berry here. You know, and I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying that everybody's story says, no, ours is better because, and I said, you know, I just don't want to get involved in that. You know, so, but when you can come out and you can be the only one, and the only one for, oh man, several foreseeable years, that is going to be in the CBD-rich hemp oil space, and we can put it in pretty much any product. You know, the sky's the limit.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute, because you guys are first. It's obviously a brand new category. Mm-hmm. It is due to the Farm Bill. You know,
right.
and let's talk about that for a second, because for what, 75 years or so, no hemp could be grown. For all everybody knew, there wasn't really a hemp product. I mean, there are, but we know it wasn't from the United States, because you can't grow any of this stuff.
Right.
So,
legally, right.
Yeah. So now the Farm Bill comes in and says that industrial hemp,
correct,
is legal. We can grow this stuff, we can do this stuff, you can use it. What makes the CBD oil, the hemp oil that you guys are doing, how's all this play into what you guys are doing?
Well, the Farm Bill was a great first step. You know, you actually, on the 10 acres per license to grow it, you can't take anything off of that land. You have to have your research facility there, so there are a lot of misconceptions. And it's legal in all states that say it's legal. And then understanding the difference between industrial hemp and marijuana, which is, you know, where I thought, when I heard of hemp, that's what I thought.
Got
I thought
plants
they were one of
in the
same.
back room and a hot lamp and all that.
Yeah, they're growing, you know, yeah. So, you know, where I went to high school in Arkansas, growing on the South 40 with some crazy farmer, you know. So, you know, that was my understanding of it. You know, industrial hemp is completely different. It grows, you know, 10, 12, 14 feet high. You can grow 3 to 4 crops a year on the same land. You don't have to let the soil rest because it replenishes the soil. It's just such an amazing crop, amazing plant. And we can make like 25,000 products that we have today and use every day can be made from hemp. Complete car can be made from hemp. All of our bottles that we have in our products are currently plastic, but they will one day when we can actually start growing hemp on a large scale in the U.S. We're gonna start making them out of hemp. Everything will be hemp.
So let me get that right. So the goal of Kannaway is to be a 100% hemp company. So when I grab one of these, eventually this is all going to be hemp.
This will all be hemp.
That's interesting.
Yeah, all be hemp. Hemp paper, I mean, it's 3 times stronger than wood pulp paper, and so it's an amazing. You can do so much with it.